Hello everyone and welcome to SAP CAPM Simplified. So today we are going to create a very basic CAPM application using BAS. For that we need your trial account and a basic BAS subscription. That's it. So let's get started. So I already logged into the BAS. So let's create our first application in CAPM. For that there are two ways to create a CAPM application. The first using the wizard. So go to the file and new project from template. Okay, you can see a cap project. Select that, go to start, and you have to enter your details like project name and select the features you want in your CAPM application and click finish. But we will go through the CLI option. So I will go to the terminal. Okay, and to create a CAPM application, we have a command cds init and give your project name, let's say order app, and make sure you are in the projects folder. Okay, hit enter. You can see we have created a very basic CAPM project. It has nothing but a package.json file, an app folder which contains the UI interface, a DB folder which contains the data model, which actually when you deploy, it will go and create the tables in your database, and SRV folder where we will write our services. So in the package.json file, you can see the dependencies that by default gets added like SAP, CDS, and Express, and SQLite for development purposes. Okay, so the next step is to create the data model. So let's create a file. Let's say schema.cds. Okay, so I have already created the entity. Let's copy that, paste it. Fine. So you can see we have namespace defined, right? So namespace organizes our application's data and prevents naming conflicts. Then we have entity orders. This is our main orders entity representing individual orders. Then we have a key UUID, which is of type UUID. Every entity needs a primary key, a UUID for guaranteed uniqueness. Okay. Then we have an order date, where the order is placed, when the order is placed. Then we have total amount decimal. This is perfect for currency values. Means it can store numbers up to 9 digits in total with 2 digits after decimal point. Status, we have used a data type as string and we have used enum. So whatever status is mentioned in the enum, only those are allowed to store into the status field. Then we have created at and created by, and we have used annotation CDS on insert. This is the autofilled date time, and this is the autofilled user. Okay, and okay, fine. So we have defined our entity. So let's create our service model. Right click, new file. Let's say order-service.cds. Okay, so we'll create a service now. So let's say service order service. Okay, entity projection. So we need to include our data model in our service.cds file. We will use using. Let's include our data model. Order.db. Okay, so db dot orders. This orders is nothing but our schema CDS orders. Okay, and now the entity name we can give anything. Let's say orders set. Fine. Okay, now we have defined our data model, we have defined our services. Let's try to run the application. But before that, we need to go inside CD in our project. Okay, so let's say npm npmi. We need to do this. This is mandatory because we have mentioned our packages that we are going to use in our package.json file. So we need to include those in our project, and those are added in our node models. So let's run cds watch. Cds watch is the command to run the application locally. See, we have created our first service order set, and we don't have any data. So let's add some data. Let's scale it. To add a data, we will write cds add data. You can see in db data, it has added some CSV file. So let's go there. Okay, for this I've also added some, I've already created some data. We will paste that. Okay, we have an ID, then order date, total amount, status, get it. Okay, that's fine. It is working. Let's do again CDS watch because we have already killed that one. Okay, let's go back, refresh it, go to the order set. Good. Now we are able to see those CSV data in our running service. Now, if we want to change the path of our service, like we have OData before order, let's say we want to change it to another path. So let's go to the service again. Then for that, we can use an annotation called path. Okay. Let's say API slash orders. CDS watch runs automatically. So let's go back again, refresh it. See, we have replaced that one with API orders. Okay, so we are now able to run our application locally. We have added our local data using CSV. Fantastic. You have just created and run your first CAPM service. Thanks.